Okay, so it's finally here, and we're going to do the formal unboxing of this Nikka 35. For fans of Nikka, you also know that there is also a parallel collectible bottle, the Takatsuru 35, which good friend Logan and I opened a couple years ago, and I'll include that video later. But the Nikka 35 is literally the last of the so-called, I guess it kind of call it the last, it is the last so-called aged bottle in that whole lineup, from the non-age statement to the age 35 happens to be the oldest. And I thought, let's open this and let's check it out. So the bottle comes like this. Nikka Distillery, for those that don't know, was started by Matsutaka Takatsuru-san, and he is also credited as being the godfather of Japanese whiskeys. Okay, so Takatsuru-san, back in 1918, actually traveled to Scotland to learn about distillation, maturation of Scotch. And when he came back to Japan, together with Shinjiro Tori, in 1923, they basically created Yamazaki, the whole distillery in Osaka. And so Takatsuru-san is, the guy who really just brought brought whiskey to Japan. And in 1934, Takatsuru-san, decided, you know what? I absolutely need to follow through and create the perfect Japanese whiskey. And so, mimicking the climate in Scotland, Takatsuru-san then opened up Nikka Distillery up in Hokkaido, and the water that runs through his distillery is also known as Yoichi. So under the Nikka Distillery, the three prominent labels are, of course, the Nikka whiskey. There is also the Takatsuru, and also there is the Yoichi. And I think there are, oh my gosh, I'm getting a little buzzed here, but there are still a few other brands. But going back to this 35 and why it's so cool, I'm going to place this down here and show you the rest. It comes in this kind of like this one, little box, little trunk. And to the right of it, there are basically these picture pamphlets, and these are, I guess, replicas of the notes that Takatsuru-san started scribing when he was choosing the location to where the Nikka Distillery would be created. And so let's take a look at this. And some of these photos, I think I don't think they're reproductions, but they could be reprints, since they probably have the original film to them. Okay, so these are his notes, and they're really detailed. Now, I mean, can you take these notes and start your own distillery? I mean, who knows? But it's so cool to actually just look at his penmanship. Look at like the stages of the distillery. He's talking about like just the floor planning. I might actually just scan all these and upload for you fans, but hopefully Nikka Distillery won't have an issue with that. But just really cool. Talking about for instance coal distilling, which Nikka is also known for. It's just so cool. I mean, it's crazy. They talk about, I mean, he's also writing notes about, like the pot stills, right? So that's book number 1. Notebook number 2. Selecting the location to where the distillery would be. Again, just more notes. I mean, this thing goes to, let's see, Page 97. Oh, actually, no, you know what? Goes even further. Oh, okay. No. Goes to page 101. But just really interesting. So this bottle, I intend to get together with good friend Logan again, and what we're going to do is we're going to crack this thing open and share with you, some of the taste notes. But yeah, thank you for watching, and just really happy to share this piece of history with you guys.